Welcome back, guys. We left you last week, so we finished our 734-kilometre journey south and arrived in Kochi, Kerala, our most southern point of India so far. We spent our first day exploring the city and catching up with some friends who also happened to be here before the exciting arrival of Josh's parents the following morning, just in time for Christmas. These are the first Christmas decorations that we've seen. Now it feels like Christmas.
Jingle bells, so nice. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
No, that's not the words.
This is Josh, and I'm Erin. Follow us as we document our adventures around the world. We hope it will inform, inspire, and entertain.
Steve and Sue landed in Kochi early Monday morning, so we left our 400 rupee a night budget guest house and headed for luxury to await their arrival. Do you feel very out of place?
No, I fit in.
In Josh's mind, he's a prince. Me, on the other hand, I smell a bit, I'm pretty grubby. I've not washed my hair in about 4 days. Not my, natural habitat. Oh, I think I see them. Welcome to India.
Hi, darling.
They've got toothbrushes.
Okay. How's your first meal in India, Steve?
Banging. We are at the St. Francis Church. It's the oldest Christian church in India.
That doesn't sound very true.
It was made in 1508 and renovated in 1779.
In order to get the most out of their 10 days here, Steve had put together an itinerary covering all the top spots of Kerala, and we had a lot to see. First stop, all the sights of Fort Kochi. Luckily we had an actual guide with us, so we didn't have to rely on Josh's somewhat misguided information. So we're at the laundry place in Kochi. So this is where every hotel, all the guest houses, everything, send all their laundry, all their sheets, any laundry for their guests. And at 4 in the morning they start washing it, and they hang it out over there to dry all day. And then there's this lady over here with a charcoal iron who irons everything. Like many cities in India and Sri Lanka, Kochi was occupied by the Portuguese, the Dutch, and then the British, and therefore its architecture reflects it. From huge European churches to Chinese fishing nets in the heart of the square, this city is full of history, and it makes for an interesting tour. That night we also got a chance to go see traditional Keralan dance, Kathakali. It was an interesting performance and I wish I could tell you a bit more about it, but I wasn't 100% sure what was actually going on most of the time, so I'll just let you make your own assumptions. Oh, how the other half live. We've just arrived in Munnar. It took us about 5 hours, didn't it, in the end? It's pretty much straight shot inland from Kochi. It was so nice. Steve's got a car for us all because they're only here for 10 days, kind of optimise 10 days, save on travel time. So we've got a driver to drive us around. It was just so nice, wasn't it? Just get in the car, be driven here and then just get out again and you're where you need to be. You don't have to worry about what bus you need to get, whether it goes, how long it's going to take, whether you're going to make it, your bags, whether you need to walk at the other end, get in a tuk-tuk, all these things that we usually have to think about. It's so nice to not have to think. Like I said a few episodes ago, when we were leaving Sri Lanka, the travelling part of travelling sucks. Unless you do it with Steve Dow.
Blowing, sun is shining,
Sky is blue. So I think we're in the highest peak of South India right now. This national park, it's known for this really rare type of goat, the Nilgiri Tahar. They're found in really hilly places. Apparently it's quite rare to see them so close, and they've all come down onto the road today. So look at this view, guys. As an early Christmas present, Josh's parents generously gifted us a small toy drone. We were pretty excited about this. Josh had been getting in lots of practice, but while leaving Munnar, he slightly underestimated how high up he was, and, well, he crashed. Yeah, go forwards a bit, it's just there. We lost the drone. Don't stand on it! Oh shit. We were just flying the drone over the tea plantations, and Josh went straight back, and it just sort of hedge trimmed a little bit, and then I think it just got full of leaves, and it crash landed. I think we've rescued it.
It's a little bit wet.
I think Munnar has definitely been a top destination so far. The views here are out of this world. They're just incredible. We're about 1,500 metres above sea level, up in the hills, and there's just mountains everywhere, and tea plantations, and the clouds just sit on top of the mountains. It's what I imagine heaven to be like. Bloody beautiful. Where are we going today, Josh?
I have no idea. Periyar.
Where are we going today, Steve?
Periyar.
Periyar.
Wildlife.
Wait for me! So we've arrived in Periyar, otherwise known as Cardamom Hills. Josh and his parents have gone out to explore the town, or city? Town. I think it's a town. And I just need to do some editing work, so I'm here. We're getting up really early tomorrow to go on like a boat safari, because there's loads of tigers around here, and Steve says he's not leaving India until he's seen a tiger. So, what Steve wants, Steve gets.
Hey, because we're getting up really early, so Steve want to go for dinner now.
Yeah, that's good.
I think we're going to have wine. Nice wine as well.
Here, having their wine. They have wine.
Yeah, nice wine.
Okay, let's go drink wine.
There's
Enjoy, everyone. we're going on our tiger safari. There's a lot of very loud Indians, so I'm not sure we're going to see anything.
Make a call. The screaming was on.
Yeah, the scream was me. Sorry, I got a bit overexcited. There he is, the culprit. He's coming back for more. They're all coming in. Just got some food and we're having some food and beers on the balcony. We were just packing up and one monkey arrived, then another monkey arrived, and then another monkey arrived, and then the whole crew just piled into the balcony and they grabbed the ketchup pot, and then the other one jumped straight onto the table and it tipped the whole thing up, and the entire table, all the tray, all the plates, everything just smashed. You cheeky monkey, you. We just ran Kumarakom. We're back on the coast now, so it's so much hotter. I kind of forgotten that India was actually a really hot country because we've been up in the hills for the past like 6 days. I'm gonna go jump in the pool because it's too hot to be anywhere else. We're going to cut things here for this episode, guys.
It's beginning to feel like Christmas!
We had a busy, fun-packed 10 days with Steve and Sue, and so we'll be back next week with part 2. We have Christmas cruising down the backwaters of Alleppy. I get a little emotional opening cards from home. We drink a lot and eat way too much Christmas curry. As always, remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on new episodes, and we'll see you all next week.